Murray Baird is the Assistant Commissioner of the Charities Commission in Australia and is also a General Counsel. We're in contact, we haven't met him before, and said he would be in the Toronto area. He was going to come to our seminar, and I said, well, please come and give us some remarks from down under on how charity law is done down in Australia. So, Murray, we're going to turn it over to you, and delighted to have you. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you, Terry. Thank you for the welcome. I just wanted to slip into the back row this morning and watch, but very gracious of Terry to invite me to make a few comments. We have a lot in common between Canada and Australia. We share a loyalty, of course, with Queen Elizabeth II, but for charity lawyers, we're more excited about Queen Elizabeth I, who first defined what is meant by charity in 1601. Lawyers get excited about strange things. You have about 70,000 active charities in your country. We have about 60,000 registered charities in our country. We share an interest in tax preferment for charities. We share an interest in charity advocacy, political activities, and also the business activities of charities. And on Sunday, of course, we will share Remembrance Day together. Can I say something that Terry would be far too modest to say? There are a select group of professional advisors who dedicate their professional life to helping the not-for-profit sector, and in particular charities. They sustain a deep commitment to the sector, its context, and to it being effective. And they don't do this simply for money. They might earn more in other areas. They do it out of that commitment. And Carter's is such a firm with a worldwide reputation for this sort of commitment. A reputation well earned for dedicated, focused advice to the not-for-profit sector. It's well deserved, and so I first would like to salute the charity lawyers here this morning. I would like to say more about charity lawyers and how good they are, but Terry has confined me to a few minutes. Well, until 5 years ago, I led such life. I spent most of my time litigating against the tax office around the borders of charity, working out where does charity begin and end. I came to a realisation that to have the Revenue Office in charge of charities had some interesting considerations that was not the revenue there to protect and collect the money, and may have had a potential bias to narrow the field of charity. So we took on a number of cases to test what those boundaries were. And one of the things that I advocated for during that period was whether it was appropriate that the Charities Directorate be found in the tax office, or whether there might be a separate, dedicated, focused regulator. So in 2010, the Australian government announced that this would be a good idea to carve out the Directorate into its own agency, separate from the Australian Taxation Office, with a dedicated focus to the needs of the sector. It was something that we had asked for many years as a sector. The intention was to create public trust and confidence in the charitable sector, the supervisory role, to ensure that there was a healthy sector. It was described as vibrant, robust, independent and innovative in the bill that was put to Parliament. And thirdly, to cut red tape for charities so that they could get on with their real work. And so this idea to have a co-located charity regulator in the Australian Taxation Office, but it's entirely independent, with a respect for boundaries between one another, but still a seamless application process for charities. The Charity Commissioner deciding the status of the charity, and the tax office deciding what the concessions would be. And frankly, if the
Australian government was prepared to introduce effectively a ministry for charity in the country, I was in. So I closed the door of my law practice, leaving my partners behind there to carry on that work, and decided to throw my lot into the design and build of this new regulator. What do we do? At the heart, we just register charities and put them on a charity register. It needs to be up to date, so we have an annual information statement, and we ask for up-to-date information. We watch out for the bad apples, but we don't assume that everyone is a bad apple. And I'll get to that in a moment. We undergird this with advice and guidance and education. And we set out to reduce red tape for charities, particularly by hustling around the states and provinces and saying, why do you ask the same questions as we ask at the federal level? Couldn't we do a deal and share the information? So is a charity regulator a friend or foe? Well, here's what our first commissioner said. We begin with a presumption that charities act honestly and prudently, but we will take decisive action when a charity acts dishonestly and puts public trust and confidence at risk. Are we a cop or are we a coach? I think we're both at the same time. Perhaps we're a community cop. We spend most of our time helping people across the road and only occasionally chase the crooks. And we do this with what we call our regulatory pyramid, starting with a base of guiding and assisting. Sometimes we will need to investigate. Sometimes we will need to offer sanctions. And our ultimate penalty is to take organisations off the list so that they no longer have those valuable tax concessions. We use the analogy of the lifesavers on our wonderful beaches in Australia, and I hope you get down there sometime to experience them. If you swim between the flags, that's fine. If you're a charity and you swim between the compliance flags, you can swim whatever stroke you want. We will not interfere with you. But if you're swimming outside the flags, we'll blow the whistle and we'll gently beckon you back into the paths of righteousness. And if you don't come back, we'll drown you. So who are we looking at on our register? Surprisingly, a third of our register is religious organisations. 20% is education and research. 10% is social services. And then if you think about education, research and social services, many are inspired by religious motivation. And so religion has a pivotal part to play, an essential part to play in our charity register. And what do we require? Continue to behave like a charity, keep reasonable records, tell us once a year what you're doing, tell us if there are any changes, and comply with some simple governance standards, which are really care and diligence. Stay at the wheel, keep your eye on the path ahead, and don't run the ship on the rocks. Well, there are some advantages for some charities, and they're the religious charities. We call them basic religious charities, those that are confined to religious expressions rather than those involved with other things such as welfare and education. They have no governance standards. They said, well, over 2,000 years or more, we've had our own way of governing. It's none of the government's business, so stay out of our affairs. And that worked well in the lobbying stage. Financials. We don't think we should have to have Caesar look at our financials. We would like to be exempt from that. And that was also a lobbying question in the initial stages. But since then, we've had a Royal Commission into institutional abuses of children. And we've had a 5-year review of charities and our particular legislation. And I think it's true to say that in the last few years, we have had some concerns about whether churches have been able to appropriately govern, especially for supervision of vulnerable people, and what assets they might have to compensate people. And so I think that carve-out that we have had may well, after our 5-year review, be subject to further debate. Now, we're having the same discussions about political advocacy. We had what we call a by-election, a casual election, a couple of weeks ago. Dave Sharma was standing for the Conservative Party, but Greenpeace came round to every one of his banners on telegraph poles and put their own banner on top of it. it had a set of strings that ran down to Dave Sharma and said, the coal lobby is pulling the strings. I might think that that's getting fairly much involved in the political process if you were a charity. So we've had to face up to these issues. Charities can express views to further their charitable purpose. Debate on issues fundamental to our democracy is a good thing, and charities ought not be excluded from the marketplace of ideas. And there's got to be no purpose of support or opposition for a political party or candidate. And for the lawyers present, strong distinction between activity and purpose. Does an activity mean that you've changed your purpose? Not necessarily. If I was speeding on my way to the board meeting, would I therefore be involved in the illegal purpose? Probably not. But if I got to the board meeting and decided that we were going to support a particular political party, we may have crossed the purposes line. So, in our AidWatch case, the court confirmed this. AidWatch was an overseas aid charity but delivered no actual aid. What it did, it lobbied governments for more funds and more transparency. And it perhaps did so unwisely by doing its lobbying outside the Prime Minister's private home. On the 60th birthday of the World Bank, it sent them a birthday cake and said, "Happy birthday, isn't it time you retired? You're doing no good for overseas aid." But our court said, we don't have a Charter of Rights, but implicit in our constitutional compact is the idea that you must be able to address our questions of policy and polity, and you ought not be excluded from that. And therefore the generation of public debate itself concerning the efficiency of foreign aid was okay. So that, in a sense, the gates are open as long as you don't take on the purpose of supporting one candidate or one party, go for it in the political area. And I think there is great convergence between what's happening here in Canada and our recent experience in Australia. And I'm pleased to say the sky has not fallen. Finally, we don't have hash cookies in our country. We have Lamingtons. And I'll just mention one other case, which is the case of with the Bible translators, who had trouble with fundraising to translate the Bible, but they were looking for a business that had low entry levels and barriers and great margins. So they started a funeral business. The tax office, when a lot of people describe as Virgo, you probably don't use that expression here, but they thought that it was not appropriate to run an unrelated business, and the tax office wanted to clip the ticket, take the tax on the way through. But our court said this, and they posited what they call the Lamingtons is. Lamingtons, I should explain, is a large slab of sponge cake. You cut it into cubes, you roll it, you dip it in molten chocolate, you roll it in desiccated coconut, and you sell it at bake sales at the local school. And what the court said was, when the school makes Lamingtons, it has not become a cake factory. We know why they are making the Lamingtons. It is a means to an end. It is to educate children and to raise funds for that purpose. And we cannot discern between a Lamington and a funeral. Now, you might have some concerns about that. Concern about judges in Australia. But you get the point. If it's a means to an end, it doesn't have to be particularly related. It just needs to be a way of getting to a conclusion. Well, we hand out a badge when someone becomes a registered charity in Australia. It is not just the gateway to tax exemption. I think it's a badge of doing good in the community. It's a badge that can be worn with pride, a medal for being that part of the community that binds us together, provides civil society. And I know that in this room, that is what you're all about, doing good in the community. And I'd like to commend you for your work. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Just before you go, we have a gift for you, but it's a gift that's time sensitive. It's a gift to give a gift to a charity in Canada as a gift certificate. Now you can give it from Australia. This won't give you